Really? Get out of here! Get out of here! What? Jesus Christ!
Dude, she's a menace!
Hey guys, we're nights. I'm Ray.
I'm Julien.
I liked Wednesday. I'm not gonna say I didn't. I think I liked the first episode, and I went into it thinking that this was gonna be a little cheesy, you know.
Yeah.
And I really felt the hand of Tim Burton in this show. So, what do you think? What did you think about the first episode?
I loved it. I can't wait to get into the next one. I really want to see what other musical choices they've chosen that is very, top notch.
That was pretty good. The musical choice, I still had trouble figuring out that was
Paint It Black.
Painted Black, you know? It took a video for me to watch afterwards. It's like, okay, I was like, oh, okay. I hear it. I barely hear it, but I hear it, you know? But a quick recap. We left off, someone died at the end by some creature.
Rowan died.
Rowan
the
died.
Nerdy one with the inhaler.
But that was a creature. That was something that I guess they didn't expect.
Definitely
to see
didn't.
there.
No.
There was the fact that I keep wanting to say Raul Julia, and I have to stop myself, you know? Gomez is a murderer?
Yeah.
You know, and I'm wondering, is he on the run? Was he framed? Or he did his time?
Did he pay him off? Because remember,
did he pay him off? Yeah.
They paid off for Wednesday.
The cop sure didn't like the Gomez or for sure the Gomez.
The Adams.
The Adams. Right, that's where I'm at right now. We also found out that Wednesday is having issues with mom.
Yeah.
All right. Which is new to the story because I've never seen that before in any movie or any TV show. Like there was never
kind of like a disconnect,
a banging of the head. But it could be the fact that maybe she's a teenager and she's being forced to different school, and now maybe
bringing back kind of realism to what Wednesday
would be, which makes sense because I can see how that will. Because this is geared towards a younger audience.
Definitely.
And I can see how maybe kids can relate to something like that. Mm-hmm. Of course, it's, banging heads with your parents about whatever issues going on. I can see how that is a way to capture attention and to also find a relatability with the character, So that was pretty good. I love the aesthetics. Everything looked pretty good. So I'm looking forward to watching the second episode. The second episode is called "Woe is the Loneliest Number." The loneliest number. Okay, Woe is the loneliest number. So this is episode 2, Wednesday. Ready for this?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm
Let's
down.
Get right to it then.
I wonder what woe number is.
This story is about to take a dark turn.
Uh-oh.
The dogs need a break. You think we missed something?
I say we double back, sweep Collett Creek, and then call it a night.
Do you think they found the body and they're looking?
I'm wondering if they're looking for the body or they're looking for Wednesday.
How could you miss a dead body?
No, it's not Wednesday. Okay, the body's gone?
Oh.
My search party looked all night.
Well, your search party must have left their seeing eye dogs at home.
Did you see the headmaster?
Yeah.
Her look?
No.
It didn't stick around for a chat.
Maybe it was one of your classmates.
Sheriff, I find that question offensive.
Well, I don't care, because I got 3 other dead bodies in the morgue.
So it looks like the sheriff's on Wednesday's side now?
State troopers have put out an alert, and I've contacted his family, but they haven't heard from him either.
What should be the headmaster who killed him?
And just to be clear, this monster wasn't a bear or some other wild animal?
I've hibernated with grizzlies. I know the difference.
What?
Actually, I would like to speak to Sheriff Galpin. Alone.
I'm not sure I can allow that.
She's hiding something.
Definitely.
She is hiding something.
You want to reject my claims, but you can't.
Why is that?
Because you and I both know that there's a monster out there.
Sheriff,
What?
you're gonna want to see this.
What the f?
A doppelganger?
Edgar Allan Poe said, "Believe nothing you hear and half of what you see." No wonder he became a drug-addled madman.
I like the reference of Edgar Allan Poe in
Yeah,
it,
very much
especially
so.
with Nevermore Academy.
Doppelganger?
doppelganger, or...
Have you considered your antisocial tendencies might be motivated by fear of rejection?
If you were to reject me right now, I would not be upset.
You made it through an entire session without trying to escape. I'll take that as a win.
Stab.
Everyone, including your father, believes I made it all up.
You know, for the record, I believe you.
Pay the mind to him, Wednesday. You do you.
You don't need no man.
I witnessed his murder, Enid.
It's just, we all saw him this morning, very much like, not dead.
I know, which leads me to believe I've been losing my mind. It's not nearly as fun as I had anticipated. What is the poke-up, anyway?
Only my entire reason for living right now. Part canoe race, part foot chase, no rules. Want to take a stab at being social?
I do like stabbing.
She's always such a bubble of fun.
Too much.
Yeah.
But when your life becomes a twisted mystery...
But are they trying to set her up?
Maybe.
Huh?
What is that? Is that a skull?
It's a skull and roses, maybe? Inside a rose? Or a flower?
You had a psychic vision, didn't you?
How would she know that?
Your mother started having visions around your age. They were notoriously unreliable and dangerous.
You know, this sounds like she should reach out to Mom.
May I go now?
Not until you've picked your extracurricular activity. We want our students to be well-rounded.
I'd prefer to remain sharp-edged.
No doubt you'll find something that tickles your fancy.
The last person who tickled me lost a finger.
You know, when I was going to choose your class, I had my guidance counselor, my mother, and every other person tell me not to.
Really?
Because they thought I was too lazy and I wouldn't be able to do it.
And you defied them all. And
Yeah.
did very well.
Yeah, it was only because I was in a rebellious stage at that point.
Is she joining the choir?
Possibly.
What are you? Alto, soprano, or just loco?
Really? Get out of here! Get out of here! What?
What was that?
A note only dogs can hear.
Jesus Christ!
Dude, she's a menace!
Ever shot a bone arrow before?
Only on live targets.
It's like every other sentence is something like a little quick jab.
Yeah, well, you know what? My heart's a live target.
I'm sure she's ready to jab it.
So what's the deal with you and Tyler?
There is no deal. He was doing me a favor, driving me out of town.
Yeah, word of advice, steer clear. Because Tyler and his friends are a bunch of jerks.
At least I'm not an elitist snob.
That we gotta give her. Look at her.
Being a queen.
What is she? What's her game here? I'm almost sure
She has an angle.
that she's the reason. Unless the show is purposely trying to make us think that she's hiding something.
Eugene Ottinger, founder and president of the Nevermore Hummers.
Wednesday Adams.
Hummers?
The hive life isn't for everyone.
Well, she's not wearing an outfit. Look at her. She's right there taking it as it is.
Well, bees
I
don't,
was shocked to see her.
bees don't naturally sting you unless you mess with them.
Yeah, but I wouldn't have walked there without a suit on. Me personally.
Fun fact, it's also one of the few ecosystems in which females dominate, from the queen bee to her workers. There's no patriarchy in the hive.
It's a matriarchy.
Where did you get that drawing?
I just went into the woods to clear my head.
You shouldn't be here.
Yeah, back off and leave me alone.
Unless he's a reanimated
Yeah,
body
thing,
of some
thing.
sort.
Yeah, you think so?
Mm.
Oh, is he a werewolf? And it wasn't Silver that killed him?
But he has telekinesis, so how can he...
He
Oh!
can regenerate? We'll find out soon enough.
Yes.
But why would that expel him?
This makes no sense. But at the same time, it makes total sense.
Well, it's a mystery. Which is why I'm loving it. The fact that, there's a mystery behind this.
Absolutely.
Which, again, was one of the fears I had. It might be like a teen angst type of show.
Mm-hmm.
And it's beyond that. Which is great.
I love how vocal Thing is, despite just being a hand. Who the what?
What did I say? But not a doppelganger. Well, maybe still. A shapeshifter. Who is this guy? Son of a...
As Thing would say it.
A lefty wouldn't have failed me.
Oh, ouch.
I see you finally made a friend. Even if it is a plant.
I go for quality over quantity.
Oof. She's so quick. She's so quick.
Gotta love it. What is her, like, fascination with Wednesday?
I think she likes this guy.
Possibly.
That's dope.
Who can tell us the name of this beauty?
Dendrophylax lindenii.
Her mother is a huge...
Orchid. First discovered on the Isle of Wight in 1854.
Bitch!
Oh, her mom's into these plants. I mean, even in the old show.
I used to have a Venus flytrap.
I married one. Oh, sorry, guys. It's a joke. It's a joke.
Jesus! Are you okay?
Tight-lipped about your progress.
Yeah, it's called doctor-patient confidentiality.
How about a little father-son confidentiality? What are you two yakking about?
We talk about Mom. Remember her?
Better not be talking crap about your old man.
Why don't you ask Thing? Oh wait, you can't because he's mad at you.
Why is he mad?
Go apologize and I'll reconsider helping you.
I mean, it is Thing.
Yeah, a thing.
Still, if I was gonna get a thing, I want that thing.
I snapped at you. I'll check my tone in the future. Now chop chop, before all our leads turn cold.
That's as good as it's gonna get. Oh, maybe not. Sit down.
I know I'm stubborn, single-minded, and obsessive. But those are all traits of great writers. Yes, and serial killers.
I mean, if anybody didn't have her back, it would be Thing in this school.
When Rowan showed me this, it confirmed my greatest fear. That I'm going to be responsible for something terrible. Not good terrible, like Ivan.
Ivan the Terrible.
Breathe a word of this to anyone and I will end you.
I love their like relationship.
I should be thanking you. This is the most girls I've ever had.
My God, poor kid.
Shocking. Oh. The chance that Enid ever becomes romantically interested in you is less than 1%.
So I've still got a shot? Yes.
I'm feeling this emotionally.
I feel like I've seen this kid somewhere in some other show.
The key is to remain calm. Peace detect fear, but you don't need to worry. Because I have a very big smoker, and I handle it like a pro. Would you like to see it?
Oh my God.
Oof.
Greatest line so far. Oh.
I thought Rowan was in danger. Turns out I was wrong. Then he proceeded to use his telekinesis to try and choke me to death.
Yeah, he pulled a Darth Vader. Did he not? He did.
No, you're right. She was the Padme to his Darth Vader for a moment.
I came out here to find something that can prove he was murdered and that I haven't lost my mind yet.
Like that?
But he had glasses on.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it, Wednesday.
See?
God damn it.
Was it an accident? Oh, that was an accident. He didn't try to kill her on purpose.
You okay?
Okay, so he wasn't trying to kill her on purpose. That wasn't an accident because of that fight.
Have you seen this before? It's a watermark from a book I'm looking for.
I think it's the symbol to an old student society, the Nightshades. I was told they disbanded years ago.
Any idea why?
Sorry.
I'm trying to figure out if she's a good guy or a bad guy, this teacher.
Same.
Told you.
You were right.
Seriously, what do you see in her? You suddenly have a thing for tragic goth girls with funeral parlor fashion sense?
Maybe it's because she hasn't tried to manipulate me.
I make one mistake and you can't forgive me. She treats you like crap and you can't get enough.
Okay, why are you so fixated on Wednesday?
Because she thinks she's better than everyone else.
When did she do that?
Yeah, and you wonder why I broke up with you.
You used to love my killer instinct.
It was obvious it was a thing. I thought it was still going on, but apparently not.
Wednesday Addams is not the girl of your dreams. She's the stuff of your nightmares.
She knows something.
Well, she's jealous because of her.
Literally having a heart attack right now. Yoko is in the infirmary.
It wasn't an accident. Bianca's behind it.
How do you know?
Doesn't matter. You and I are going to take her down tomorrow.
You're joining the Black Cats? You're willing to do that?
I want to humiliate Bianca so badly that the bitter taste of defeat burns in her throat.
Yeah, but mostly you're doing it because we're friends, right?
Sure. That too.
Don't add.
Your costume's in the tent.
No.
Costume? Oh, and
yeah! Let's go!
No. What's going on?
Ask again and you'll be down to 8 lives.
So there's a costume.
Yeah! Clowns! Things that'll give me nightmares!
For the record, I don't believe I'm better than everyone else. Just that I'm better than you.
Oh. That's too much clue, though. Give her too much information.
Let the Poe Cup begin!
That's a magnum? Did she just shoot a magnum?
Yeah. And we know Newton's law.
Golly.
It's gonna come back down on some random victim.
The sheriff.
Oh, is that another siren? Is he gonna be their motor
Seems that
engine?
way.
That's how she's been cheating.
Holy sh!
I love that. That was awesome. They nearly get decapitated like half the team, but that's okay.
Golly.
So what do you think they have planned?
I don't know.
I really hope Thing just electrocutes
It
the
could be,
water.
yeah. The name was Thing.
Yeah.
Fucking Thing hold his breath. That's the real question here.
Does Thing even breathe though?
I don't know. Good question. There goes.
Thing.
Oh. I thought he was being harpooned.
I thought the same thing. I thought she was about to murder him. That would have been very funny though.
Alright, so that stops the water down, but they have to come back down.
Yeah, they have to grab the flag and come back.
Jeez.
That was nasty.
Vision?
That's like the worst time to have
she
a
went
vision.
somewhere else.
The upside down?
You were the key.
Is that an ancestor?
Taking a cat nap?
She pulled a Brendan Stark there for a second.
The three-eyed witch?
The three-eyed raven. Three-eyed witch.
Three-eyed raven, that's right. Three-eyed raven.
Come on, come on, come on!
Oh.
Is she gonna sideswipe him?
She's about to kill somebody. Almost.
What is Thing about to do? Come on, Thing.
Give him a wedgie. He had the... Oh! Knocked him out!
Thing came with that. Completely not what I was expecting. Let's go!
That was the greatest part. So, oh my god, that was so funny.
Thing doesn't have an arm, but I saw the wind up, okay?
No, it like with a lot of force.
Yeah.
It's a good thing she apologized.
Yeah.
And we certainly saw those values on display today.
Ah, it's a dope trophy.
That is pretty
Love
dope.
it.
It also looks like an ash coffin, though. You know, like
could be
somebody's dead in there.
Loaded with past champions. Look at that punch. Look at that black guy he got. Got him good.
Listen, Thing can f somebody up. You know, like he. That was a nice teamwork there on figuring out that Easter egg, you know?
Very good. Very good.
I like that Easter egg. That was a good Easter egg.
So if that's the truth, if it's snapped twice, is it whatever the mystery is embedded with a family?
Maybe.
Because that girl she saw when she branded Stark a second ago, it was a split image of her, but in the past.
Yeah. You're right.
So her family somehow linked to this, and somehow Gomez is maybe because he's murdered. I don't know.
My mother's staring at me in a judgmental way.
Yeah, there you go.
There it is.
These are all things I've come to expect.
I like that they made this an actual.
That's dope. Yeah, very well done.
But the minute I inch towards the truth, luckily, I'm not afraid of the dark.
Very good. Very, very good. All right. We have a lot to unpack here, my friend.
A lot.
We have a lot to unpack in this episode. All right. Her family. Somehow, it looks like her family started the secret society.
I'm not surprised, though. It's the
No,
Addams
I'm not surprised
family.
either. And it has something to do with, because I guess the headmistress was best friends maybe was her mother, and there's something going on there.
Yeah,
but what I don't understand is the cover up, like the shape shifting that took place between Warren, who I still think he may be dead.
He's definitely dead,
right? That guy and
the principal. I don't know how
they're hiding it for what.
Yeah. And I don't know who that guy is. What was that? Is that like an alternate personality of the principal, or is that the original principal? Because if she's a shapeshifter, then what's the original version of herself?
Also, and this may be something stupid, it may be a throwaway that I'm just following for no reason. I still think when Wednesday was in the woods and the sheriff came up with horses, when he showed up with a couple of dogs and the son showed up there, that was kind of quick.
Yeah, you're right.
His father left in the truck, and so when he was there.
Yeah. How did he get there?
How did he get there so quickly? Does he have some supernatural powers that his father's been hiding from everybody else?
You might be right there, because his father has kind of like that stigmatism against outcasts.
Yeah, and he's treating himself like garbage.
Mm-hmm. And what's with the mother? Like, what's the story there? Because the mother passed away. Could it have been something with?
Could he have been in love? Was the headmistress?
Maybe.
And that's the headmistress. I don't know. There's a lot of questions here.
Yes.
There's a lot of questions, and we could be guessing for hours and have no idea what's going on. But I'm highly entertained by what's going on. I love Thing. My favorite character in the show so
wind
far.
up was amazing.
Wow, that was great. Like, I liked him already, but once that punch landed, he elevated. Okay, it was a solid punch to the face.
I thought it was gonna be like some version of him like lowering Siren's pants or something like that. No, he just knocked him out.
I thought they might use him as an afterthought. No, he's in it. He is a main character in this show, which is fantastic. I love everything about it. But I gotta say something. A small critique is the fact that I can't help but make parallels with Harry Potter, with that franchise.
Okay.
And it's not a knock against the show.
Right.
It's the fact that, okay, it's a school, right? It's a school for people with some type of power, right? You had right now that boat race, whatever, that traditional competition,
yes.
Which they have one as well.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
There is, I I don't know what the cliques, the different cliques and one that they go down like just like.
Oh yeah.
You have the different houses,
right?
Here are different. There seems to be a lot to me taken out of the Harry Potter book in here. You know, so there's a lot of cliches based off the Harry Potter world.
Okay, I can see that. Yeah.
And I can't help but draw that parallel every time something's going on. I'm like, okay, that feels like it came out of Harry Potter. Well, that came out. Like, it didn't seem original.
I got you.
Now, because of that, I don't know if I can say this is 100% great because it's not original. It doesn't feel original.
I got you.
Other than the fact that they're dropping in Wednesday on there and they have thing, you know? Mm-hmm. So I feel like I'm watching Harry Potter was Wednesday, which would have been great.
Yeah.
You know? And it is great. I am enjoying it very much, and I like that twist to it. But I wish, and maybe again it's too early in the second episode. I wish there was more originality with the school itself.
I got you. Running parallel to what you're saying, actually, you're saying it's more like Harry Potter. I've been feeling like it's more like the Percy Jackson books.
I'm not too.
Yeah. It's more like a camp school type. And seeing like this outdoorsy stuff and whatnot, and the kind of like supernatural aspect to it with like mythological. Yeah, that's what it's running more parallel with me. So I completely agree and understand where you're coming from, because I've been seeing the same thing, but with just a different IP. And eventually, there's going to be a Percy Jackson series. If you want to watch that,
know that.
We can watch that.
My girls are excited because they're huge on Percy Jackson. But I'm making those parallels. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like,
yeah, I get you.
Other than the fact that there's a mystery and it's Wednesday, I would like to see if the school has something that makes it a bit more unique, other than the fact that they're outcasts.
I would love that. That would be great.
If there's something there that's like, wow, that's really cool. That's original. Mm-hmm. That school sticks out. Right now, the school seems to be something that like the kids in the school that doesn't seem to be, again, original. It's
nothing that sets it in the actual plot. It's not set
apart,
Yeah.
And because of that, I'm not that vested with the school itself as I normally will be in the show. And shows like that.
Yeah.
Not that I've seen many Harry Potter movies. I haven't, but I've seen two, maybe three. So I get that. I understand that.
Wow, you stopped right before it got good in Harry Potter.
Yeah, but listen, I was raising kids.
That's fair.
But again, even was Wednesday. There's something going on in the background that nobody knows about that has to do with her family. Like Harry Potter had that same story. Something in the background, something mysterious going on.
There's like a dark secret
to his family somehow, his bloodline somehow.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? So like even that was like. But again, only 2 episodes. I may be.
It still has time to like go off on.
It has still have great time to evolve and be its own thing.
I got you.
So that's my only qualms with it. I can see how someone young will be more into this than Harry Potter, because this is something that, even though it has the same elements, it'll be new to them, and they can relate to these kids.
Gotcha.
And the whole thing with school and all the cliques and everything that goes on between that. But I also want to commend the acting of all the actors we've seen so far in this.
Jenna Ortega has been fabulous at this. Okay, I am falling in love with this. Well,
she's the obvious choice. She's definitely sticking out. Like, wow, she's fantastic. Like, I don't see Ortega. I see Wednesday. I'm looking at Wednesday.
Absolutely.
Everybody else is the same way. Like everybody else, I've seen other shows with young adults, right? Where just the mere look at them, you're like, oh. I'm gonna say Willow. For that reason.
You really hate Willow, my God.
I can't stand Willow. And I don't know if I brought it up before, but I can't stand Willow. But the young people in that show, as soon as you see them, you feel like, While here, you do care for these, like for the character.
Yeah.
Like you care for the kid who his roommate just got killed.
Yeah.
You care for Wednesday's roommate. I'm interested in the girl with the eyes and the what her love interest was, what's her game. Like, I'm really interested in these characters.
Yeah.
Unlike being like,
They feel three-dimensional, you mean to say?
They feel three-dimensional. At the same time, they don't feel douchey.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the fact that they are, which was mentioned before, that they are well off. They're not coming off as well off people who look down on everybody else. You know, I really feel like these kids have
their own struggles.
Their own struggles. I feel it, and I appreciate that. You know, but again, I'm enjoying this show very much. So I think it's really good. I really am enjoying it. I'm looking forward to episode 3 and the rest of the season. I'm wondering how they're gonna tie all this in for the end of the show.
I like how how three-dimensional they made Wednesday, where she actually, even though she has this really morbid outlook and analogies on everything, she still has that like humanistic personality to her that you come to love really well, and you're seeing that she's actually growing and she's not staying in this three-dimensional dark self shell, and she's actually kind of like, you know, emerging.
Yeah, because she's not trying to, like she mentioned before, she don't think she's better than anybody else.
Yeah.
And in that sense, she's not trying to become better than anybody else.
Yes.
She's just her. She is who she is, and she has her views to this world.
Whereas the Bianca, the Siren Queen thing, she wants
to get something over somebody.
Yes, because she always wants to be like the Queen Bee type, which is her kind of like, even though she's doing that, she still doesn't feel douchey. She just feels like somebody who wants to be, somebody who needs the attention, and like this three-dimensional, you know, very flawed character. But the actress.
But she's doing a good job at
exactly.
it. You know,
exactly.
I most of the time, a character playing that role, immediately you're turned away from that person. Like, oh, I can't stand it. I want her to get beat up or smacked around, or him to get smacked around or beat up. You want them not to succeed. I don't feel this way towards this character, you know? And she's doing a really good job of portraying this character. And again, I'm looking forward to see where this is going to lead off to. And I won't be surprised if she becomes good friends with Wednesday. Like, I can see possibilities of that happening.
Yeah.
You know? Because I think something bigger than them is taking place right now.
Absolutely.
That might make them all come together.
Yeah. Definitely something the principal's behind.
Yeah.
Or at least covering up.
If that is the principal.
If that is, you're right.
Because like that may not be the principal. That might be that guy
acting like
pretending to be the principal.
Yeah.
You know? So, because why else would he show up like that?
And if that's the case, how long has the principal been gone? Because remember, she knew Morticia still.
Yeah. Or she might be in prison somewhere.
You're right. This is how great this show has been for us. We're literally running through every
theories. We got all types of theories.
Nothing's concrete besides that Wednesday and thing or a power play.
Well, anyway, guys, this was Wednesday's episode 2. This was great. If you want to see this episode unedited, you will find it on our Patreon. You will find the link in the description. This show with a bunch of other shows, the movies that we have unedited, you will have to supply your own copy. You can see it with us for as little as $1 a month. You will also find a link to our merch store where you can find some of our shirts and cups and things you might be able to buy and enjoy for Christmas or any other day of the year. Guys, if you like what we're doing, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. We'd like to know your comments on this show. If you're watching this show, what do you think about the show? What do you think about the acting? What do you think about what we just talked about?
Yeah.
About the story, the plots, and the twists and the turns and everything that's involved here. What do you think about the parallels to Harry Potter and Percy Jackson? You know, what do you think? Are we wrong off that? We might be wrong. Let us know what you think. Well, guys, we are our Nighttime Ray.
I'm Julien.
Guys, thanks for hanging out with us. We'll see you soon.
Peace.
Take care.